morning, friends, followers, subscribers, and my Trevor Rant's army. But mainly good morning to you, the subscribers, because without you, there wouldn't be a channel, and there is a channel. So thank you very much. But if you're watching this video right now, you've not yet subscribed. Why not? It's free. For the time being. I've gotten itchy nose now, haven't I? Well, people, it's the 2nd of December, and today there is a wedding taking place in Hull. And I am supposed to be there this morning, be there for 10. I'm going to be honest, I've struggled throughout the night. My painkillers have kicked in. My painkillers bung me up, so I'm having to take laxatives because I can't poop or pop because of my belly. I've struggled. Last night I was shaking quite a lot and I had to put on the heater. Don't know why. My son left last night with his mum after I had a long Zoom call last night with the Ministry of Defence, my barrister, Paul, my solicitor, David, and the GP expert, Dr. Kenyon. So we had a long discussion. We've got 2 more things to get done before we actually are in court now. I got annoyed with it last night. The Zoom call went on, it started at 5:30 and we were still on it after 7. So yeah, and then my son left last night with his mum. Today my son is away with his mum, Lubes, and they are Luba, and they're heading down to see Luba's dad in the New Forest. So that's going to be a bit of a long drive for them, but touch wood, everything runs smoothly. The weather. Yes, I'm supposed to be at Hull at a wedding. My cousin's wedding, Samantha. But I can't sit down for all those hours traveling up. I've struggled. Look, don't want to show you everything, but I am struggling a little bit with this. So, yeah, I look great, but yes, I am below all the surface. I'm in bits. Yeah, so I wish them all the best, but I do promise, and I do promise that I have sent her a message, a private message, and on my life, I will get up to see them before Christmas is out. I will pop up and I will see them, and it's only fair. I hate letting people down. I said I was going to the wedding right up until, if I'm honest, this morning, where I just thought, fuck, I'm in bits, so I can't travel. Right, move on. The news. Now listen to this here. Taylor Swift, the singer. Now, listen, I like her music. It's weird, isn't it? But I do like her music. Some of her songs are quite good. Yes, it's all a bit breakup and sad, but we've all been through that, haven't we? She is about to finish 2023 having earned on Spotify alone, forget about everything else, just on Spotify, she will finish the year having earned $100 million on Spotify. That is unbelievable. Wow. And she's developing into a beautiful woman, this girl. She actually is stunning, yes. Certainly is. And President Trump, yes, and it is said, and all his critics are even saying it, looks like President Trump is going to become the next president in 2024. Looks like he's going to be, he's smashing every poll. Yes, there's judges and everyone going after him for corruption and this and that and this and that. They're trying to get him. But President Trump has just said, and he said himself, listen, if you're coming after me for these allegations, you might as well go after everyone. He says, I've used the same tax havens and I've used the same loopholes as every other senator and every other president. So if you're going to come after me, you're going to have to go after everyone else. And he's laid it all out. He's named about 45 senators that have all used the same loopholes as him. So listen, if you're going to go after the big man, you're going to have to take on everyone else. So I've got a feeling a lot of those charges will be dropped because he's went, oh, I've used that, but so did Senator A, B, C, D, E, and F. We all used that. Oh, I'm using the same things as, oh, I've used the same tax havens as Joe Biden's donors. I mean, it's hard to go after a man who has so much money he doesn't care. There we go. And he will be next president. If I'm honest, I'd rather have Trump than Biden. I thought Obama was good. But do I really care? I mean, the US at the minute, it's a beautiful country, by the way. If you haven't visited, go and do it. I was very lucky in 2008. I went across in 2008, paid for by the UK taxpayer and the Ministry of Defence. And I went and stayed in the hotel right beside the White House. And then I went in the White House and had lunch with President George Bush. So I was very, very lucky. Whether you like George Bush or not, don't care. At the end of the day, when you're invited across on a little jolly, you never turn it down. Never turn down things like that. Right. Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage. Yes. A lot of people are upset at Nigel Farage. He's getting too much airtime. Just get him off the TV. He's getting too much. Listen, Nigel is a political genius, whether you like it or not. Whether you love it or hate him, you only get to see his political views on TV, and that's what upsets a lot of people because of what his views are. But you're getting to see a different side of Nigel in the jungle. And I can tell you now, people, if you ever get the chance to have a conversation with Nigel, you will find that he is very, very pleasant. He's a very pleasant guy, actually. Yeah. There was a time when I knew Stephen Wolfe, ex-MEP, and Nigel's number one man, a guy called Gawain Towler, that I know quite well. Because I knew these individuals and I was doing certain things, I was very fortunate to be able to speak to Nigel several times on the phone. And every time he said he was going to do something, he did it. And that was a fact. So he's a guy you want to have in your corner. He is. And I'm going to say this. He's going to win I'm a Celebrity. He is. And when he wins it, you're going to see people pissed off because he's going to end up being on This Morning and Lorraine and all these TV day shows. Jeremy Vine. He'll be on the shows. He'll have a book coming out. And this will enhance his political status. And you're going to hear it here right now. Nigel is going to join the Tory party. And I guarantee you, if he does join the Tory party, he will revamp the whole thing. You're going to see Nigel. A lot more of him in the new year, I can tell you that now. Yes. Good luck to him. I don't care. Good luck to him. What else is happening? Well, yes. I've had a royal correspondent reach out to me on Instagram, sent me a lovely private message. Woke up this morning to it, which was quite nice. And I got a little bit excited. So I've shared the message with one other person. There was nothing private in it. I shared the message with Fiona. Well, I shared it with Fiona and Graham. There we go. They know the message I got. So I'm hoping to have that person on my little podcast on YouTube in the very, very near future. That would be nice. Yes. I don't want to mention who it is, because if I mention who it is right now, the little troll that's watching this video now is going to send them a message. You must stay away from Trevor, blah, blah, blah. He is a fraud. So I'll keep it to myself for the time being. I've learned that over the last couple of months, haven't I? And I woke up this morning to find out some great news. Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin. He's just received a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Yes, he has. He turned up with his kids and his wife, and he loved it. It was quite emotional. And I think it's fantastic that Macaulay Culkin has made it through all this shit times, and he is now turned out to be a fantastic, fantastic young man, hasn't he? It's really great to watch. And I hope he gets into more movies. He hasn't done a movie in a while. I'd like to see him in more movies. He's shown that he's turned a corner, and yeah, it was nice to see. So you can Google that. It's weird, isn't it? What would we use without Google? It used to be Ask Jeeves, didn't it? Now it's Google. Without Google, there's nothing. Google controls a lot, actually, doesn't it? Certainly does. And I'm going to finish off by saying, journalists in the Telegraph and the Telegraph journalists are complaining that the paper is being bought by misogynists from the United Arab Emirates. Misogynists are buying the Telegraph. Wow. Misogynist. Now, that's a word that's only really... Now, we know that word's been around for hundreds of years, but it's only really had its usage over the last 2 years, hasn't it? Misogynist. You're a misogynist. But it's very easy for journalists to say that. Journalists are saying the paper's being bought by misogynists. What the journalists have failed to say is the paper's being bought by those that will, if your children are hungry and they steal something, this regime will cut your arm off. It doesn't let women out in the streets, doesn't believe in equality, and will throw bricks at you and scold you if you carry out, I don't know, adultery. So, but they've watered it down to misogynists, haven't they, the journalists? They haven't mentioned that if you are transgender and a member of the LGBT community, they'll throw you off a building. They haven't mentioned that a lot of these things are illegal in their countries, but they have mentioned that misogynists. Journalists today are shite, in my opinion. They really are. And how they go about things. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't said racist. The word racist only gets used today if people disagree with what you stand for. What do you mean? You prefer the colour pink than yellow? Racist. It's just a word thrown out. It's a word thrown out like Shite. Shite. Isn't it? Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Now, listen, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're watching my videos, why not? It's free. Go and do it. Thanks to those of you that do support my channel on PayPal, because as you know now, we are now into the 15th month. Today's my December, isn't it? We're now into the 15th month where I've been demonetized by YouTube. So, yeah, been going on a bit. It's been going on a bit, isn't it? But there is a few of you that do support me on PayPal, and I do appreciate that. That keeps me going. Without that, I wouldn't have kept going, if I'm honest. I'd have probably given up about a year ago. Anyway, listen, take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.